Remember you ain't been through what I've been through. You not like me, and I'm not like you.
Till I collapse, I'm spilling these raps. Long as you feel them to the day that
Oh shit!
Every rap nigga that's turned in Detroit right now, I done reached out to all of them. And I ain't as big as Eminem.
That's the whole point, though. You ain't Eminem. That's the whole fucking point. You small chips, bro. All of y'all motherfuckers are small chips, bro. You think these New York rappers gonna be fucking saying some shit like that to fucking Jayz? You think motherfuckers from Louisiana expect Lil Wayne to come to the crib and put motherfuckers on? You expect goddamn 3 Stacks to go to Atlanta and be trying to search out here for the newest rappers out of Atlanta to put motherfuckers on? Nah, it's levels to this shit.
I guess I had to go to that place to get to this one.
Guess I had to go to that place to get to this one. Talking about him going to goddamn rehab, almost dying. Got his ass up out of there to get to the point he's at right now to talk his shit. Look at the confidence he got, the little metaphor he got there in the visuals. He at the top of the world, looking down at everybody, dog. You know what I mean? And it's easy for him to fucking fall off and die like he just almost did. That's a bar. That's a visual bar right there, dog. Let's go. Ah, shit. It's cold in this bitch. Not because I'm on a diet. It's like literally cold in San Diego right now for Christmas and all that shit, man. But hold on. Do a little bit longer. Get a little warm. What up, Night Nation? It's your boy, Stevie Knight. About to get on one of these things, you feel me? What's good with my Patreon family? What's cracking with y'all, man? First of all, I want to say Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to everybody. You know what I'm talking about? Hopefully everybody got some time to kick it with the family. You know what I'm saying? Spending with your loved ones. Hopefully everybody ain't too broke for buying gifts and all that. You know what I mean? And to all of y'all who don't celebrate Christmas, you know what I mean, for whatever the case may be, or maybe you do, and you just had to fucking clock in and grind to get that money, man. Hey, man, to all of y'all too, hopefully y'all had a good weekend, nice weekend, and hopefully scrolling through IG didn't make you feel too bad. I remember that. I remember how I used to be. Like it wasn't even that long ago where I'd be at work, working midnight, working the graveyard shift on like a Thanksgiving or Christmas Eve, and you just be seeing on like, you know, Instagram, mainly Instagram, everybody at home kicking with their family and shit. Their ass be at work, regardless if you fuck with Christmas or not. It's just that you see everybody out there with their family and shit. You got to fucking grind. So I know how that could be, man. So for all of y'all who had to go through that during holidays, especially during COVID and all this shit, man, I feel you, man. And hey, man, more power to you. Get that bag, get that grind on. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. What are we doing? Well, it is Monday. It is Monday. Well, it's not Monday yet. It will be Monday tomorrow when I post this, Marshall Monday. Y'all know how I do. I always got to goddamn figure out what concoction I'm going to put together for Marshall Monday this go around. And I was about to go in the vault and pull some shit out, bro. Real shit, bro. I probably got like, I don't know, 400-500 Eminem videos in the vault. Probably more than that, to be honest with you, that I have not posted on YouTube, all for the Patreon and shit. But like it's a bunch of shit there that I want to post for YouTube. You know what I mean? But I don't know. We may get there, we may not get there. It don't matter, man. But I had one from the vault I picked today. But then as I was, you know, putting everything together, a video came across my feed and I found it very interesting and it has all of my attention now. So I want to see how this video goes and if it's worthy enough for Marshall Monday, then we shall go with this one. But if not, all this recording will be done in vain. But last weekend I posted that video with Jayz talking about can't nobody see him in the verses, and you know, seeing just how I suspected it, seemed like everybody was like curious how Jayz would fare against Eminem. Like to me, that'd probably be his biggest competition on the goddamn verses. And then someone posted this video, buddy go by the name of Will Evans, and he does this. He posts these little snippets of like entertainers' conversations and shit. And I don't know where he be getting them from, But today he posted, or in the title it says, Jay-Z says Eminem beat me on Renegade collab, but I'm the GOAT 99% of the time. And if this is true, what this video is about to say, how about we just get into the video first? How about we do that, and then we talk about how we feel about what is going to be said. But yeah, man, fuck it, man. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Y'all know all my shit, man. If you're a regular on Marshall Mondays, you know how we get down. All my links, description box below. Let's get it, man.
The record out before the person is saying.
I try to enjoy.
Who won?
Yeah.
Who won? Like the record is not even out before. You know, I when records coming out, they say, I wonder who got who. The record hasn't even come out, so now people don't even enjoy the record. What?
Listening for beef.
Yeah,
We just thought the same thing about. We just did that about Eminem and Nicki.
Yeah, see,
Because Nicki held it on.
But that's cool. That's fine because we do that as just a human nature. But as long as we enjoy the record. Like,
Were you offended? Were you offended by the concept when people say you got murdered by him on your own shit? Did that bother you?
No, I think he's a very intelligent rapper, and very, it's just.
Buddy said, Buddy. Jay-Z said, I think he's a very intelligent rapper. Hold on, it's only a minute long. Let's get through this. This is interesting as fuck.
I think he's a very intelligent rapper, and very, it's just. When you make 4,000 songs, I'm a constant collaborator. Some people are gonna have better days. It's just the way it is. But if we count the amount as a competitor, if we count the amount of records that I've been on versus people who've had better performances, then it's gonna be like 400 to 3.
You're looking at the total record.
Yeah, but I'm just really just trying to make a great record. I don't get a person to hope they have a bad performance.
Right.
Yeah, no, that wouldn't be hot. That doesn't work for you. It's your record.
Yeah.
Hold on now. That's a lot to digest in a matter of a minute and 11 seconds. He said, and make sure I got the bullet points in my head. He said, people do not enjoy the records as much because of the collaborations that happen at times. And then he said, in response to, I can't think of his fucking name. Was it Rosenberg? I think of Rosenberg from the radio show. He says, what do you have to say about people that say Eminem washed you on your own record? He said, I think Eminem's a very intelligent rapper. And then he said, I collaborate all the time. So if you tally all my stuff up, it'd probably be 403. Bruh, that was like, nothing he said had anything to do with how he felt about Eminem washing him on his own record. He pretty much admitted that he got washed because he said, you know what? That last response said everything, but didn't say anything at the same time. He said that I collaborate all the time. So if you count all my shit up, it's gonna be overwhelming in my favor as far as the people I washed on records. But that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there, bro. I don't give a damn what type of ear you have for hip hop. Right? If you are a novice in this shit or you are a hip hop historian, man, you are well aware of who the fuck Eminem is in this hip hop shit, and you are well aware of who Jay-Z is in this hip hop shit. And when you see both of those names on the record, people are gonna gauge it as a competition way above enjoying the record. It is what it is. And then as competitive as I know Jay-Z to be, and you could tell it just based on his response there, because he didn't want to, like, it's like he gave a half-ass response, or he didn't give you the whole truth, or he didn't tell you how it was. Like, he kind of deflected, right? He tried to take the attention off of him taking that L from Eminem and put the attention on everything else he did in hip hop, which no one gives a fuck about. Everybody knows that, bro. You usually watch everybody, but Eminem washed you on your own shit, and that's coming from the horse's mouth. Coming from the horse's mouth, he called him a very intelligent rapper. Like, Right, no, the motherfucker is a good ass rapper. What you mean? I guess that's another way of calling him a good rapper. He was intelligent enough on this record to goddamn beat me on this record. But you would think that if he calls Eminem an intelligent rapper and not knowing anything about that record, you would think that Eminem made that verse specifically for Jay-Z, right? Because he's probably taking this competitive approach, knowing that Jay-Z on the record with him, which Eminem usually does, right? Right? Like if he got a monster on there, like the whole Busta Rhymes back and forth and shit, they had to go back and forth before they got it where they wanted to be, and that damn song ended up being what the fuck it was. That wasn't the initial intention behind the record, but it turned into just a competitive fucking back and forth between Busta and Busta and Eminem. That didn't happen with Renegade. Y'all, and if y'all know, but for those who don't know, Eminem had wrote that verse way before Jay-Z wrote his verse. Like Jay-Z heard Eminem's verse way before he wrote his record, way before he wrote his 2 verses, and still got washed. Right? And still got washed. It had nothing to do with Eminem being intelligent, just knowing how to write with Jay-Z. No, the motherfucking verse had been prepared. I don't know how long before, but way before, because that song was originally him and Royce. And M gave that damn song to Hove, and Hove came up with what he came up with on a old verse with Eminem, and still got washed. And then Jay-Z calls him an intelligent rapper, bro. Like it's like he gave Eminem his flowers, but at the same time he took them away. Like, bruh, just tell them, hey, yeah, he washed me. But he's not gonna say that. He's not gonna say that. He just said that shit in so many words. So I guess at the end of the day, you should just take it as that. You got Jay-Z pretty much, telling the world that yeah, Eminem got me. But I tend not to get gotten. Most of the time, I don't get got. Eminem got me, right? Right. That's funny, man. That's funny. That's very interesting. That's very interesting. Jay-Z had to take a piece of that humble pie right there. Like he got put on the spot. And then I'm curious. I'm curious now. I'm curious to hear the fans that think that Jay-Z's verse was better than Eminem's, right? Even though I don't understand how you could ever think that. Like Jay-Z said what he said, Eminem said what he said. You can base it on the subject matter, but if you was just objectively as you can looking at a verse, right? Jay-Z said what he said about the street life, you know what I'm saying, him coming up, and then Eminem said what was going on in his life, you know what I'm saying, rapping from both their perspectives, and they both did it the way they did it, you know what I mean? But, and how many times have I broken this shit down? But the way Eminem put his verse together, cadence, sonically, bruh, come on, man. The way that verse was prepared, the way he meant that verse to sound, the way he rolled the fuck out that beat, that washed anything Jay-Z did compared to what Eminem did as far as the verse preparation, how it was meant to sound, right? And nothing Jay-Z said specifically you can say is just overwhelmingly better than what Eminem said. It can go either way with what they said, because that's subjective, but just who did more. Not only did Eminem say what he said it how he said it. Jay-Z didn't have a lot of trying to manipulate the verse structure to make it sound a certain way. And Eminem took that shit. And then on top of the fact, like I just said, Eminem's verse was prepared long before Jay-Z wrote that shit. That shit speaks volumes. So I'm very curious to see how these motherfuckers out here feel about Jay-Z's verse now when you just heard Jay-Z said that Eminem beat him. There's a lot of y'all that think that, man. A lot of y'all that think that. I mean, and knowing that now, if they were to do a verses, bro, and Eminem plays that record, bro, and that sound bite gets out where everybody can see it, bro, and I still think Eminem takes that fucking verses anyway. Doesn't even matter, bro. Doesn't even matter. Eminem got way too much in the clip. Way too much in the clip, man. That was interesting though. That was interesting. That was the most prideful L taking that I think I've ever heard. Yeah, I mean, I mean, anyway, man, curious to know y'all's thoughts about that shit. That was very, very interesting, man. Very interesting, man. But yeah, that's all I got. Where we at now? I'll drop this for Marshall Monday, and then I'll give y'all another Eminem reaction throughout this week, man. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, if you fuck with it, man, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Please like the video. Please like the video. Leave a comment. Let me know y'all's thoughts. Let me know who had the better verse, Jay-Z or Eminem. Send this video to your Jay-Z fans. I want to see their opinion now. Yeah, man, we out here. Night Nation, grinding the growth, growing the ground all the time. Patreon family, love y'all, appreciate y'all, man. Merch, bars. I probably got a little baby throw up on here. You know what I mean? Talk your shit, hoes the headaches, all that good stuff, man. All my other links for all my other shit in the description box below, man. I'm out.